It's an intermediary video to fix the Sketchup to Unity error. So when you apply a material, you click this here, you get the material viewer. You can go from select to edit. Any materials that you import, say for example here, will show up in model, and you can pick it. So this ceiling texture that I've got here, I've called it ceiling texture. If I go to edit, I can see that the texture name is M-013. So I'm going to add that m-013.jpg to the material name, and then go back to select this one here, edit, floor, and I'll add that in there, m-030.jpg. And for each of those textures, I'm just going to add the file name to the material name, like that. I'll use brackets as well. Go through each of these, metal pillars, and I won't do them all. This will be the last one. Okay. Now, when I close that and go File, Export 3D Model, I'll just make sure I select the right model. That one, File, Export 3D Model. Options, make sure that I export the texture maps, which it won't do for you anyway. I'll click Sci-Fi Hall 2, export that, and I'll make sure it's in my Unity Project 3, Assets, wherever I'm exporting it to, click Export, and then when I open up Unity, it should import that model. Now you won't have the textures importing, and until we get the administration stuff working for you, that won't import. And I'll just have to get Unity opening here. Looks like it's freezing. So as you can see here, I've got the new test model, the one that I just exported, Sci-Fi Hall 2, and it's loaded in Unity. Now, lucky for me that it does actually bring those textures across. The reason it was all black then was because the lighting was turned on. If I turn that off, you can see that this is light mapped over here, and this is the unlight mapped version just there. So there's a bit of a difference between them. What you will notice, however, is when the materials come in, they've got that file name there. And so you can go and find that file or import all your textures into a folder in Unity, and then with each texture, go and find that texture. So like this one here, and drag it up to there. And then for the next one, find the texture, drag it up to there. And for the next one, find the texture and drag it up to there. Now, the textures that you import will probably have just the m-030.jpg, just that bit at the end, whatever the actual file name was. But at least you can tell which one's meant to go with which one. And if you just go through each material and drag them up there, that is a quick workaround until we get the administration privileges sorted out for you guys.